Hello, this is Malti Lalwani from InnerBlissHealing.com. Today's video is entitled 7 Things You Didn't Know About the Light. The light is something that we don't know very much about, and we certainly are not able to see it normally. I'd like to share from an article that I found online written by Annie Kagan. You see, Annie Kagan's brother suddenly died. But what was very unique about it was his spirit began communicating with her from the other side. It's really incredible. She was a skeptic to begin with, but she started recording his conversations, and what came out of it was a full book called The Afterlife of Billy Fingers. I encourage you to check the book out on Amazon. The Afterlife of Billy Fingers tells us so many secrets about life beyond. But today, we talk about what Billy shared about the light. 7 things you didn't know about the light, shared by Billy through Annie Kagan. The following words are actually by Annie Kagan, and so credit goes to Annie Kagan. When my brother Billy woke me after he died, describing what was happening to him in the next world, I thought that perhaps I had gone a little mad. How could my bad boy brother, who died a tragic death, who had problems with addiction, and who didn't live what most people would term as a successful life, how could he now be sharing secrets and communicating with me from another dimension? As time passed, my skepticism turned to wonder. One thing Billy taught me was the true nature of light. Here we go. Billy shared with me, number 1, being in a body and looking through physical eyes limits the way we perceive light. Our physical eyes cannot see light directly, only the things it shines on, so the light remains invisible, just like the soul does. The light in the world beyond this one makes visible what is invisible on earth, the divine nature of all things. Number 2, light has a personality. The light contains every good quality imaginable: perfect wisdom, tender compassion, all-encompassing love. Whatever qualities come under the heading of benevolence, that virtue is present and there in the light. Number 3, all human beings, all beings on earth carry the same light with them. And that's why spiritual philosophies say that we are all one. When you're involved, it isn't just a theory. You see the light everywhere, in everything, in you as well as in me. Number 4, the light is the invisible force that gives you life. This is so mind-blowing. You see, when you're in the womb, light propels your soul into your body as you're about to be born. And when it's time for you to leave, light launches your soul right up into a healing chamber at the moment of your transition to the other world, what we would call physical death. Number 5, at the moment of physical death, the light heals you, it cheers you on, it welcomes you home. In the first nanosecond that the light touches you, it erases any harm that you have suffered during your lifetime, physical, mental, emotional, and otherwise. Number 6, in the higher realms of existence, you will get a new body made of light. You'll still be you, but your consciousness will be clearer and far more focused. Wisdom will come from inside of you and shine and radiate in all directions as bliss pours from your heart. This is not the physical organ, the heart, but this bliss coming out will come from the area of the heart. Instead of having feelings, you will radiate bliss. Number 7, light is your ultimate destiny. Even if you're not able to see the light as a physical human being, you are still moving toward it. As you move closer towards the light, you start falling in love with everything, and you feel everything loving you back. The light is always in you, and every day by remembering it, you feed it and allow it to grow. When life is joyous, the light is there, but when there is hardship, the light is still there. Our shadows are temporary, illusory. Ultimately, bliss, bliss and light are the truer and stronger reality. And we will find that out in time. I'd like to tell you a little bit more about Annie Kagan, so you can check out her book, The Afterlife of Billie Fingers, on Amazon and in bookshops. Annie Kagan was signed by a producer from Columbia Records when she was 16, and in her mid-20s, after 10 years of performing her songs in New York City nightclubs, Annie returned to college and decided to become a chiropractor in private practice in Manhattan. Following a chance meeting with a spiritual teacher, she began a meditation practice. It led her to leave her career as a chiropractor. She left her city life and she moved to a small house by the bay at the tip of Long Island, New York. Returned to songwriting and collaborating with a Grammy Emmy award-winning producer Brian Keane. When her brother Billy died unexpectedly, he began speaking to her from the afterlife. Her future took an unexpected turn. She began recording the conversations with him from the other side, and she ended up publishing those conversations in her very first book, The Afterlife of Billie Fingers. Thank you so much for watching this video, and thank you so much for having an open mind. This is incredible, incredible, incredible. I hope that you take with it what you need, and I wish you blessings, bliss, balance, and happiness. Blessings.